One thing you missed about football, it's only one thing we miss, getting sex. Sex Nation, baby.
The CEO.
Yeah,
The field. Getting him the ball.
son, the guys.
Patrick Mahomes and teammates call out Travis Kelce Taylor Swift before the Chiefs' first practice at mandatory training camp Tuesday, July 22nd. The atmosphere at Missouri Western State University this morning was more bustling than ever. Not only because it was the first practice at mandatory training camp for the Kansas City Chiefs, but also because of the mysterious appearance of Travis Kelce and his girlfriend, global pop star Taylor Swift. While the team was preparing to enter the new season, Patrick Mahomes and his teammates could not contain their excitement when the golden couple of the NFL and Hollywood appeared right next to the private jet. Mahomes opened with a friendly tease in a behind-the-scenes interview video. Patrick Mahomes appeared with a bright smile, his eyes shining with excitement. When asked about the atmosphere before the first practice, he did not hesitate to mention Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. "I think we just saw the most powerful couple on the planet step off the plane. Travis looked like he was on vacation in Italy, and Taylor always kept her elegance even though she was wearing a simple outfit. I guess we're going to have a special audience at training camp today," Mahomes emphasized. "We call Travis Mr. Showtime, but now we should probably call him Mr. Swift." The comment made the entire locker room laugh, creating a comfortable atmosphere before the intense practice session. Teammates excitedly welcomed the couple. Not only Mahomes, but famous defensive tackle Chris Jones could not hide his excitement. In a behind-the-scenes clip shared on the team's official TikTok account, Chris held a fake microphone and shouted, "Taylor and Travis have landed at the training camp airport. Who needs Gatorade when you have Swiftie energy behind Chris?" Young players like Razy Rice and Leo Chanel also clapped and cheered loudly. Some even pretended to wave like fans welcoming the star, making the whole team laugh. Travis and Taylor's surprising but warm appearance quickly became the center of every photo that went viral this morning. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce stepped off the plane, dressed simply but still exuding the aura of two prominent icons. Taylor wore a white baseball cap and a patterned mask, holding a cold cup of coffee. Travis wore a striped polo shirt and a Panama hat, looking relaxed but ready for the tough training week ahead. According to inside sources, Taylor decided to spend time in Missouri cheering on her boyfriend during the training week, an act that showed the two's growing bond after more than a year of dating. Coach Andy Reid nodded in satisfaction. Head coach Andy Reid, in a brief interview, couldn't help but smile when mentioning Taylor's appearance. "I don't usually comment on things outside football, but it's always good to have positive energy around the team. If the guys are happy and focused, we're in good shape." What unfolded next was a spectacle that blurred the lines between football practice and pop culture event. The Chiefs' training field, typically reserved for drills and tactical discussions, slowly transformed into a hub of excitement. Reporters whispered, fans gathered outside the fences, and even some assistant coaches tried not to sneak a glance at the visitors' area. Taylor, ever supportive, watched from the sidelines, her presence both grounding and electrifying for Travis Kelce. It didn't take long for social media to erupt. Within minutes, #SwiftKelseyCamp trended nationwide. Videos of the couple's arrival racked up millions of views, and memes started flooding the internet. Some joked that Taylor would be calling plays. Others speculated about a new Chiefs-themed song on her next album. The team, usually focused and serious in such moments, couldn't help but feel a little lighter. As Razy Rice put it in a playful post-practice interview, "We might have to step up our game. We've got the queen of pop watching." But beneath the laughter and spectacle, something more subtle was happening. Travis Kelce, already one of the most charismatic tight ends in NFL history, seemed more relaxed, more confident. His rapport with Mahomes during drills was sharper than ever. Whether it was Taylor's calming influence or simply the joy of being in love, teammates noticed. "He's always been a leader, but now he's got that extra spark," said linebacker Nick Bolton. "If Taylor wants to come to every practice, I'm all for it." Taylor, for her part, navigated the attention with poise. She chatted quietly with staff, signed a few autographs for young fans peeking through the fence, and cheered enthusiastically when Travis caught a particularly difficult pass. Her presence, rather than distracting from the team's mission, seemed to add a sense of occasion to the day. Even the most seasoned players admitted the morning felt different. As the sun climbed higher and the drills intensified, a sense of unity settled over the Chiefs. The playful banter about Mr. Swift faded into focused sprints, crisp routes, and the unmistakable sound of footballs smacking into gloved hands. But every so often, someone would glance toward the visitors' area, smile, and run just a little bit harder. After practice, the media scrum was inevitable. Reporters lined up, hoping for a word from either half of the power couple. Travis, ever the showman, obliged. Sporting his trademark grin, he fielded questions about training camp, the upcoming season, and inevitably, Taylor's visit. "She's just here to support, like any good teammate," he said. "It's great to have her around. Keeps things fun, you know." Taylor, meanwhile, kept a low profile. She slipped away quietly, waving to a few lucky fans and exchanging a hug with Travis. But even in her brief appearance, she left an undeniable mark on the day. For the Chiefs, it was a reminder that football is about more than just X's and O's. It's about moments, memories, and the people who make the grind worthwhile. The story of Taylor and Travis is, in many ways, the story of modern celebrity in sports. Their relationship, played out in the glare of cameras and the scrutiny of millions, is equal parts fairy tale and reality show. But today, in the heart of Missouri, it felt refreshingly authentic. There was no red carpet, no stadium lights, just a couple supporting each other in the thick of a new season. As the afternoon wore on, the camp settled back into its routine. But the echoes of the morning lingered. Players joked about writing love songs, coaches teased Kelce about his newfound pop royalty status, and fans speculated about future appearances. Would Taylor show up for the first preseason game? Would Travis make a cameo at her next concert? The possibilities seemed endless, but perhaps the most lasting impact was the sense of camaraderie and joy that swept through the team. In a sport often defined by pressure and intensity, the Chiefs found a way to embrace the moment, to laugh, and to appreciate the journey. As Mahomes later reflected in a candid moment, this is what it's all about. We get to play the game we love with the people we love around us. It doesn't get better than that. The Chiefs left the field that day with more than just a successful practice under their belts. They carried with them the buzz of something special, a sense that this season might just be unlike any other. And as fans everywhere replayed the videos, shared the photos, and dreamed up future headlines, one thing was clear. The story of Travis, Taylor, and the Kansas City Chiefs was just getting started. As the sun set over Missouri Western State University, the campus slowly returned to normal. But for those who were there, and for the millions who followed along online, the memory of that electric morning would linger long after the final whistle. In a world hungry for stories of hope, love, and connection, the Chiefs, led by Mahomes, Kelce, and their superstar guest, had given fans a day to remember. So as the countdown to the new NFL season begins, the world will be watching, not just for touchdowns and trophies, but for those moments that remind us why we care in the first place. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable plays happen off the field, in the laughter of teammates, the cheers of loved ones, and the simple magic of shared dreams. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, today was just the opening act.